So. Did we kill them finally? Yes, we did. Hello everyone, I am Boiler and I welcome you to Old World. Yeah, so finally I'm able to play this. Because, well, so far it was a Epic exclusive for about a year or so. So I was not able to play this because I don't have an Epic account. I never will. I don't support Epic, at least not their store, because I think what they are doing is harmful to the gaming, well, not to the gaming industry, but to the hobby of gaming. Because, well, I cannot be forced to have, like, I don't know how many launchers and stores and accounts to play the games I want. I should be able to get every game I want to play on the same store. That should just be something that is possible. I mean, if we don't any longer have physical copies of games, then at least let me get it on my store that I have had installed for years, and don't force me to get other accounts and stores and whatnot. So yeah, I don't support Epic, I never will, and I'm really glad that this is now out on Steam. And that's it with the Epic rant. So let's have a look at this. I didn't really take a big look at it. I know what it is, which is why I wanted to play it. This is basically Civilization, but only during the ancient times, and mixed with Crusader King, something like that. So I don't know. It comes with high praise. It looks really interesting. I think this can really add something to the genre. I hope it's not as the same disappointment as Humankind was, because Humankind, yeah, you see me playing Humankind on my channel, and I'm not really too excited about it anymore, because I really think it did a lot of stuff wrong. To me, it's a huge disappointment. But Old World might be the game I'm looking for. So I'm a little bit disappointed that this doesn't go till the modern era, that it basically is just really about the old world, as it says. But yeah, I mean, I do enjoy playing Crusader Kings as well, which is also only set during the Middle Ages. So if it's a good game, who cares? I mean, if we can get fun out of it, let's see. So actually, I'm just diving into it here. I haven't played the tutorial. We'll just risk starting a new game and see what happens. So let's have a quick look at it. We can play Assyria. We can play Babylonia, Carthage, Egypt, Greece. But that's not a Greek here. That's a Macedonian. That's Philip with the I. That's Philip, I think. Yeah, leader Philip. Well, okay, whatever. So we have the Hottie. This is from the DLC. The nice thing is, if you get it on Steam right now, you get 10% off and you get the DLC for free, which is nice. So I just bought it a few minutes ago, and that's actually a nice touch. So that's from the DLC, the Hottie. Then we got the Persians, of course. We got the Cyrus. Then we have Rome with Romulus. Okay. Yeah, and then lead the game, choose a nation, let the game choose a nation for you. So basically it can go random here. But yeah, well, should we play Rome? What do we get here? All cities plus whatever per turn, all units plus 1 fatigue limit. I have no idea what this means. We get a lot of shrines, ironworking, stone cutting, and polis as starting techs. They get a lot of harvest production. What do these get? They get extra production, I think. The pillar might mean culture. I have no idea. So minus settler cost. What does he get? What does she get? On start 400 stone. So it seems that there will be resource piles. Okay. Stockpiles. All cities plus 40% from farm on river. Oh, that's not bad. And who do we have here? Carthage, Dido, new cities plus 200 production. Whatever. So all that's science. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with the Romans. I have no idea what this means. Pick your nation when you settle first city. No, we'll go with the Romans. So we have a little bio here. Can we scroll down? No. I am Romulus, son of the god Mars. I was saved and raised by a she-wolf with my twin brother Remus. Aware of his cunning ways and unwilling to share my power, I remained cautious around him and moved on to found my own tribe. My humble beginnings as an unwanted outcast helped me find hardy men willing to fight alongside me. Unwilling to let us marry their daughters, we kidnapped and married them anyway. Now I am allied with powerful tribes. There's a need to recast the narrative and I will become a righteous leader blessed with divine favor. I am Romulus and I have founded Roma, the city destined to rule the world. Yeah, okay, no pressure. Yeah, next, what can we get? Difficulty the just. What do we have? The just, able, the good, the strong, noble. What the hell? AI plays on this level. Okay. I don't want any bonuses, so we'll go with the good. What pre-made maps do we have? Map file. The Mediterranean. Or do we want a random map? The Mediterranean? The old world? What is the old world? It doesn't say anything about the map. Okay, we can browse. Option preset, random. Start and randomize families and royals for more variability. Role playing. Death is common and fortunes can swing considerably in this event heavy mode where gameplay effects of event options are hidden. Ooh, long lasting characters. Playing with a stable cast of characters and minimal events. One city. Chess mode. All about tax, no characters enabled. Show penny, critical hits, and okay. Punishing, no. Mortality standard, leader archetype, preset, leader, turn scale, years, event level, moderate, succession, gender, absolute, cognatic, primogeniture. Role playing. No, let's go with the default settings. Let's go with the Mediterranean. Let's see how that goes. Preset lead 3 opponents. How many can we have? We can have 3 opponents. Mortality standard. Oh, we can mess with that. So yeah, standard turn scale. Each turn is a semester. So this will cause a longer game as I've read it. Moderate event level, absolute cognatic, genders inherit equally. Yeah, let's do that. Primogeniture, oldest child inherits, the good. Tribal strength, weak, war probability, and what do we have? Raid chance turn 6%, 3%. Yeah, let's go with weak tribes. I don't know how bad they are. AI aggression normal. AI advantage none. AI development. Okay. Points victory. Double victory. Ambition victory. Time victory. We'll leave that on. Pre-made map, we have that. Oh, we can have map seats. No characters off. Barbarians only. Tribes only. No fog of war. Lock safe. Oh, Jesus Christ. So there's an undo button in this game. Actually, that one. No, not for the first playthrough. Ruthless AI, one city allows city raising. Players have the option of raising captured cities. No, let's... Let's raise it to the ground. No, it's okay, we'll leave it on. So we have the Mediterranean. We only have 3 opponents. Actually, let's make a random map. So seaside. Okay. Map size huge. Terrain variation random actually. Choose a random option. Tundra. Will include a major desert. Oh, desert? Yeah, okay. Tribes random. Wide variation size of tribes. Okay. Show hidden map scripts. Seed. Yeah, well, let's do that one. Okay, that's okay. Can we now choose more opponents? Yes, we can. I want more opponents. So we have a huge map. We have 7 opponents. Nice. So yeah, let's start the game. Let's see if we can figure this out. So you are Romulus, first king of the Romans, cast into a river and left to die as a baby. You were found and raised by a she-wolf. Years later, stronger and trained for your return to the world of man, you were reunited with your birth mother, Elia. Together with your jealous twin brother, Remus, you have found fought tooth and nail to unite the disparate tribes of your people. You have now set out to find a place for your new city. The existing civilizations of this old world do not yet know the power and might of Rome, but they will learn. Select your settler and found your capital city. You'll also decide which family manages your first city, gaining their advantages immediately. Let's found our capital. So, oh, we are actually very close to Mount Vesuvius, which is interesting. And we have some hills here. Do we have 7 hills? No, we have more than 7 hills, but yeah, whatever. So this is our settler. Is this a good place for a settlement? I have no idea. Are we? This is a hill. This is also a hill. We are right at the side of a mountain. So arid, flat, clear, mounted. Resource sorghum. Harvest plus 10. Do we want that in our city? How far out will our city go? We have elephants over there. Oh, that is interesting. We have, what do we have here? Honey. Do we want to make one move here? Yeah, we want to make one move. We can still found our city. This is a city site. Oh, okay, we can't found where we want. We need to found it on the city side, and this will be actually inside. Okay, yeah, it's good. So how do we found the city? Succession, technologies, move unit, end the semester. Found capital. Oh, we can now click here. So what do we get from these? Fabius, Claudius, Valerius, Julius. So what can we get here? Family seat, family cities, rule specialist production, patrons. What do we get from here? What are these? But these are orders. Oh, these are orders. Orders are important because you can't order every unit every turn. You can order. You have a pool of orders that you can use on all your units, and the larger this pool is, the more things you can do each turn. So then we have wood, stone. Okay, that is so having extra orders. What is the hammer here? What is that? Civics. This is science and this is training. Okay, training is certainly something with military. So we have more civics, we have more orders. Mm-hmm. What do we get here? What is the pillar there? What does that do? I don't see that symbol anywhere. What does that do for us? I have no idea. And the head as well. I don't see the head. So this is, as we said, training. Let's go with the +1 order per semester and +1 civic per semester. Per family opinion level, actually. Yeah, let's go with the Julius Caesar was the first, well, I wouldn't say emperor, but the first legendary leader of Rome, basically. So let's do that. So we get something about orders here. Orders are an important feature of Old World. Units can move multiple times each turn, but each move consumes one order. Other actions such as attacking or building also consume orders. Your remaining orders can be seen in the lower left corner of your screen. We recommend that you first select your workers so that you may begin to improve your land before you spend all of your orders for the turn. Okay, yeah. Choose research. What can we get here? We can have slingers and camps. Enables trapper, camels +5 elephants. Oh, we have elephants and game, so that would be a useful improvement. Shrine, Shrine of Venus, Shrine of Vesta, Shrine of Vulcan, Shrine of Mars. So we can build shrines. Treasury 1, we already got that, didn't we? No, we didn't get it. Oh, actually, we should have gotten it. It said that if we found the city with the Julians, we should get this, didn't we? So, consumption -1, mood. Actually, I want to go with that one, because that gives us more orders. All of that get. Tutorial, the worker. Workers build improvements for your city. Rural improvements such as farms and mines gather raw materials. Urban improvements such as barracks or shrines provide training or culture. So this is culture then. So when the city's culture bar fills up, a positive event occurs. Okay. Okay. Interesting. With some exceptions, urban improvements must be built on or adjacent to other urban tiles. A lack of urban improvements will lead to discontent, so plan carefully and leave some room for them near your cities. Improvements output can be augmented with specialists from the city screen. Let's go to work. So we do have a worker here. What can you build here? You can build a quarry. +5 stone per semester. So lumber mill requires forestry, which we don't have. Hamlet, +20 per semester, 20 gold per semester, -1 food. Stronghold, that is a defensive building, gives additional. Oh, there's upkeep in stone. So if we build a stronghold, we need to give stone each semester to keep that going. Nice. Yorkle, +4 culture semester, +2 victory points, +1 tech card hand size, whatever. Is that a wonder? Wonder of the world. Oh, how long does this take? 11 semesters. Should we build this? What is that over here? So what do we get? We are already losing stuff, so we should get some. We should try to get. So this will take 11 semesters to build. Actually, I am. I'm quite. Inclined to do this. Oh, I need 400 stone for that, so I can't actually do it right now. So let's build a quarry then. So what do we have here? We have a scout. Scouts are fantastic explorers that can see further into the unknown than other units. They can also hide in trees, making them invaluable as an early warning against invading enemies. Send your scout out into the wilderness to look for new sites and mysterious ancient ruins. Scouts, as well as sellers and workers, can also harvest resources. Okay. Let's see where we are at. So we need to find city... how shall I put it? City sites. So what is that? The warrior is the first melee unit available to your nation. Melee units will form the backbone of your army, defending from enemy tribes. Yeah, okay. How many orders have we left? We have 4 orders left, so let's actually go with this guy over there. So how many orders do we have left now? Oh, we still have 3. Hidden jewels. Our explorers discover a cache of jewels hidden deep in the abandoned ruins. Their orders were to explore the lands. Would you rather they exploit this discovery instead? Keep the jewels, but continue exploring. The treasury will be grateful if we found more jewels. We'll lose some training. We'll get 23 per month. We'll get the money. We will get the money. So can we move them into the city proper? Yes, we can. Can they? We don't want a general right now. Can they? Sentry. Promote. What can we do? +5 leads to combat 2. Oh, okay, we can promote if we have enough training available. Row, melee, infantry. Can we pass, sleep, sentry, disband? Well, for now you will just stay there. So what can we do within the city? We can build stuff. Discontent. Okay. What do we need here? We already have the treasury 1. Permanent treasury 2. Decree. This is repeatable, so the only thing we can do right now is... How much food do we have? We are losing food actually right now, so... Let's first do the walls. We'll need that anyway at some point. So let's do the walls. Should we do a settler? We will lose 100 food, but we have quite a bit of that in reserve. It will take 8 semesters to do this. No, let's do the walls first. I feel like that's the right thing to do. All characters. So who do we have? King Romulus the founder. There is something here. There's a... What is that? Yeah, heir succession. That's our heir. Publius the Younger. Diplomat. He is insane. Domitia the Humble. Agrippina. Ilia the Romantic. Okay. Eligible governors. Right click to show potential missions. Apparently we don't have any. What is that? Eligible generals. Domitia the Humble. Okay, what is that? Agents, ambassadors, chancellors, spy masters. Okay, whatever. What do we have here? Succession anew has taken the throne. City founded. Technologies discovered. Stone cutting, police, and ironworking. Bonus effects. Hidden jewels. Click to show remainder for available actions. Governors available. Choose a governor for Roma. Candidates available. So this will give more civic power. So the best one is King Romulus himself, because he will give a lot of bonuses to the city. Well, can we? Yeah. Why can't I choose him then? Okay, King Romulus. Tutorial Governor. A city governor can be recruited from your court by clicking the Wrath icon button below the city banner or within the city screen. A governor can boost the yields of a city based on their unique traits. A governor, with the exception of the leader, cannot be from a different family from that of the city. Okay. Yeah, let me just... Okay. Oh, that's victory conditions. Governor here. So let's. Why is it grayed out? Why is it grayed out? I don't get it. Yeah, I want to, but you don't let me. Okay, well then. Well then, do we have remaining orders? Yes, we have one. Okay, that's it. We can't do any more this turn, apparently. Because it won't let us assign a governor. Apparently. So we have some orders. We have actually 12 orders. City side. So we have a city side over there. Let's go and have a look at that. So let's keep it right now. So let's try that again. Now we can. Okay, now we can. So let's let him govern the city. Let him govern the city. So we are. Are we building a settler now? Did we already finish the walls? Did we finish the walls? I don't see any walls. Improvements 1. Where do I see the improvements? Projects, hurry production, settler. Oh, that's the next in queue. Okay, there was already a settler being built. Interesting. Didn't realize that. Okay, so yeah, we can use that. We have a opportunity up there. We need a second warrior though. So actually, let's build a warrior first. Yeah. Okay. So let's build a warrior first. Trapping. End semester, we can't do anything more except, of course, use up all unit fatigued. Oh, he's fatigued, so he can't move anymore. Not good. Can we? Tribe contact. So we'll move our warrior instead. You've met your first tribe, the Scythians. Tribes can engage in limited diplomacy, but generally won't be coordinated in the way opposing nations are. You may also find barbarians when exploring the map. They do not behave like tribes, as you are always at war with them. Barbarians are good targets for early expansion, as they are easier to drive away than a more organized tribe. Finding some barbarians or a weak tribe and claiming their city sites for yourself will be an important step toward growing your nation. So we have the Scythians over here. So you are fatigued. Do I see that right? This will cost me one. Yeah, I'm out of orders, I know. Can I do something with the Scythians? Actions? Not really right now, so what I will do, I will move these guys up there. I can't. Why can't I? What is the problem? I can't go there. Apparently, I have one order left, but whatever. Tooltips. So the nested tooltip system in Old World allows windows to persist as you link from one to another. Simply hold shift while clicking a link or clicking with the middle mouse button to lock the new window in place. This lets you continue to a view window. Well, okay. Nice. And now? Oh, okay, that's how it works. Okay, nice. Okay, good, good. I will lock tooltips if I need to. So, so where else do I want to explore? What is over here? There's a city side over there, actually. Okay, there's something over here. Okay, nice. So you are now fatigued. It's going well over here, so let's see if we go on there. Can we now do something with these? Tribal peace. Influence via King Romulus, the founder. What will this do? What did this do? I have no idea what I have no idea what I just did. But yeah, let's go back to the city. So I have nothing else to do here. Prince Remus, your brother, your heir, never seems to keep his word and is now known to be deceitful. Yeah, whatever. So you guys go here. And you just sentry. While you guys... Okay, I do have enough orders as it seems. So you are out of everything. What is that? Turn summary. So one is sold for 10 gold. Okay, I'm really hoping we get this quarry going here. End semester. Nation contact. You've encountered a rival nation. Rival nations are your primary opponents in the old world. You may engage them diplomatically, which could lead to gaining a powerful trade partner and ally, or declare war on them to conquer their territory. You decide which nations are worthy of being your allies and which should simply be conquered. At some difficulty levels, other nations begin the game already established with a number of cities, units, and improvements. If you hover the mouse over Greece's name in the leaderboard at the top screen left of the screen, you can find out important information about them, such as the number of cities they have, how strong their military is, how developed they are technologically, and also with whom they are currently at war or peace. To conduct diplomacy, you must appoint an ambassador. Requires aristocracy. Yeah, I'll do my best to make some friends. So we have the Greeks over here. So where do we see the Greeks? Leaderboard. Okay, whatever. Can I do something? National Alliance. Okay. Nice. Okay, so but what did we do over here? So you did the quarry. Do I want another quarry? What else can you do there? You can... this will give us iron, which we don't have too much right now. So, but actually I want to have another quarry. right here. I will do a mine somewhere else. Let's do another quarry first. And then we'll next thing we'll do is a mine, I think. So this is Pella. This is their city. We cannot go over here. So there's a mountain range in the way. So that's it. They can no longer move. So we have 5 orders left, which we can't really take advantage of right now. So we'll end the semester. Can we do something? Abdicate, leave Roma, actions. You have a mother, you have a brother. Do you have tactician, King Romulus? Do you have a wife? Do you have a wife? Do you need a wife? I have no idea actually. I don't see anything, so ambition, victory, succession. Okay, yeah. Current law, primogeniture, change law, King Romulus. Laws. I can't do anything here. Requires. Leaders. Research. So this is the governor. Records. I don't see where we can we marry. I thought we can marry in this game, but I'm not really sure. Let's end the semester. Greece is now at war with the Scythians. The influence mission has led to an event. The influence mission of King Romulus has led to an event. The road has been long and difficult. The horses struggling through rough terrain and relentless weather. You are halfway to reaching the Scythian base to meet with King Alcavas for diplomatic talks. A soldier at the front of the party calls the group to a halt as a lone rider approaches. The messenger brings word from Alcavas. He has learned of an imminent attack from rebels within the tribe. Angry to see one of their own making deals with outsiders, the discontent warriors struck out to raid Roma despite Alcavas' best efforts to prevent it. Will you continue to meet with King Alcavas or turn around to improve your defenses? Continue to see the mission through. Influenced by King Romulus. We return to gain warrior in Roma. We will return to Rome and prepare. Okay, that is actually nice. So we have these guys here now. Okay. What happens if I attack? Okay. Could you go and defend my... Can you attack these guys? Yes, you can. And you... I'll try again next time. So we can only attack once per turn. I will have to wait with my settler. I'll have to wait with him. So there's a city site down there, which I want to take a look at. So let's see. So you are now out of movement points. Your second city. Your capital has finished training a new settler. Settlers are key to expanding your nation because only they can found new cities. Take this settler to a nearby city site to establish a new city. City sites can be claimed prior to sending a settler to colonize them. Please place a unit of any type on the city site tile to claim it as your own, thereby preventing foreign settlers from founding a city there. When you found a city, you will have to choose which family to grant it to. This family will provide powerful bonuses to the city. After granting a city to a third distinct family, you will lose access to your nation's fourth family. So carefully consider what bonuses you want and which family you can go without. Okay. Matchmaker. You must be wary of walking this world alone. The matchmaker suggests that it is time to seek a suitable partner to help you rule. May they interest you in an arranged marriage. So I could have a Scythian woman. Wisdom. Discipline. Scythian opinions plus 80. Married into a tribe, -1 legitimacy. The Julius family offers the best match. Well, I am a Julius. Bitter. Humble. Wisdom. Charisma. The Greek. The Greek is my favorite. Schemer. Agent Spy Master. Greedy. -2 charisma. Educated +2 wisdom. Charisma minus. Oh. Courage. Oligarch Daidamia will join. The dowry will give us Greece opinion +40. How much legitimacy do we have? Do we see that somewhere? Legitimacy -1. Can we afford that? Because the bonuses we get from her are quite good. Wisdom. Whoa, we get a lot of orders here. Actually, let's go with the Scythian. Let's go with the Scythian. That is nice. So what we need to do here is we need to kill these goddamned... What are you? Yeah, there's a warrior on there. Why can't I attack it? What is the problem? Tutorial marriage. Okay. Yeah, we'll make sure to find good matches. Why can't I... What is going on here? Am I still in the same turn? Next unit. Can you please skip the turn? So, yeah. Scared to take any risk or even make mistake, Queen Consort Merphesia, your wife has become timid. Whatever that means. Okay, that is not good. Trapping discovered. So we need something that gives us food. Husbandry. Let's go with the husbandry. So, we need to get these guys out of the way. They're really annoying, so... So, they're gone. Can I now move my settler to the city side over there? Harvest resource. Your scout has moved on to some goats. A harvestable resource. Scouts, settlers, and workers can spend an order to harvest yields from a harvestable resource. To do so, click the basket bottom in the action panel or on the left while your scout is selected and standing on the harvestable resource. A harvestable resource takes a number of turns to renew before it can be harvested again. Resources that are within the city's limit or are too far from one of your cities cannot be harvested. Oh, good thing to know. Harvest goats. Give me some food here. Is that a harvestable resource as well? What is that? Resource harvest. Oh, actually, yes, this is harvestable. So go on there and harvest some of that stuff. So then we can go over here, and if you harvest that, nice. What is that? Nomad Marauder. Are you attacking my scout? I hope not. Can you hide in here? Oh, this is not trees. Please force march. Costs 100 training. But he's now hidden, so that's what I wanted. Tech deck. Upon completing research for a new technology, you will unlock the next technology on the tree, entering it into the discard pile. And 4 new cards will be drawn from the draw pile of available technologies for you to select from. After making your new selection from the 4 drawn cards, the remaining 3 cards will be sent to the discard pile and ultimately recycled back into the new draw pile when it is empty. Free unit and bonus cards are never recycled or are instead permanently discarded if not chosen. Okay, that is good to know. So I need to... I have a few orders left. But I must be careful with these rebel units here, so I will actually wait. Next unit, can you please skip again? And end semester. So I think we are now safe. Not entirely sure, but so which one is the better place? Over here or over there? I think over here, but the problem of course is with these guys there. So I just hope they're safe. I have no idea. Next unit, so you can move. You harvested all that stuff here, that is nice. Let's now see what we find over here. So that's it, everything spent. Let's end the semester. So we have a city side over here. Yeah. Let's found a city. What can we get here? This is plus this. Okay. Fabius. Let's go to Fabius. Urban yields. Growth. Training, civics, money. Okay. Growth, training are all used for city production. Growth for civilian units, training for military units, and civics for projects and specialists were not being used for city production. Training and civics go to the global stockpile, and growth goes into the production of new citizens. Culture and discontent both go into their respective progress bars. When the culture bar fills, a positive event occurs and new improvements and wonders are unlocked. When the discontent bar fills, maintenance goes up and growth and science go down. Money and science both go directly into the global stockpile. Yeah, I'll pay attention. At least I'll try. What is that? This is a militia. We have a militia in there. Nice. Idle. What are you going to do? Please build walls or not. Let's make a worker and then let's make walls. You will get a unit from down here, so let's see. Next unit. So you are finished. We now need a what is that? Build a mine. Yeah, we wanted to do that anyway, so actually let's do this. Let's build a mine there. This one. Okay. Okay. So we have a stone cutter specialist over there. Where do we see the specialists we have? Oh, actually, that's something that needs to be built. Okay. Where do I see the city yield? I have no freaking idea. Oh, actually, oh, that's it. Okay, nice. So Roma, warrior. Where do I see how many people we have in here? Citizens 1. Okay. Nice. Good. Next unit. So we have the militia over here. Sleep. Next unit. So we have our scout over here. Can you harvest sorghum? Yes, you can. Okay, you will harvest that next turn. End semester. Yeah, the rebels. Succession, your family line has a new heir, Duchess Gloria. Training strong heirs will be vital for the survival of your nation, as once your current ruler is gone, someone will need to take the reins. Once your heir has grown up a bit, you will be able to choose an educational path to guide them into the role you need them to fulfill. The first 4 heirs in the succession are members of your court, and their ratings will affect global yields. For example, an heir with high wisdom will increase your science. Ambition, you have unlocked the ability to choose an ambition. Ambitions are goals that your family would like for you to pursue, and completing them will grant you and all of your descendants a permanent boost to legitimacy. Completing an ambition unlocks a new one, and completing 10 is one way to win an ambition victory. So always do your best to fulfill your current ambitions. Here are a couple simple ambitions to get you started. Control 4 cities, we already have 2. So did we kill them finally? Yes, we did. Which means you guys can now go up there. Okay, I'll try again next turn then. Next unit. So you can harvest citrus. And I think I have explored far enough here. Actually. Oh, carved wall. Our troops discover a towering wall depicting images and carvings belonging to an ancient civilization with an impeccable record of their laws. Our generals want to preserve such findings. What do you advise? A command! Bring the wall to Rome. I am glad to have such wise generals. I highly value their service. Oh, I can get the free technology. Steadfast. Free technology. Plus 40 culture. All units plus 10% versus tribal units. Strength. Let's go for the free technology. Let's go for the free technology here. Undo. You can undo as many actions, including moves, combat, bowling, improvements, and eventually it's up to 5 past turns. Undo is performed with Ctrl C or by pressing backward arrow bar on the bottom of the left screen. Yeah. Oh yeah, you do have no moves left. So this will be end semester then. Yeah, this will be end semester then. Centralization or vassalage? Nobles in the court insist that we clarify our stance on administration. Do we support policies of centralization or vassalage? What shall we decree? Centralization will strengthen our power. Vassalage trusts our subjects to govern. We will not decide right now. The court will choose the law. Plus 10 per semester on capital city. Plus vassalage, minus 50% unit consumption. I want to go with centralization. Will strengthen our power. I will go with that one too. Appoint ambassador. If you have researched the aristocracy technology and you have an available candidate on your court with the orator, diplomat, or commander archetype, then you may appoint an ambassador using the glowing scroll icon in the top right of the screen. Okay. Requires no ambassador. I will appoint oligarch statues the younger as ambassadors so that I may conduct diplomacy. I will find a better candidate. So where is the glowing scroll thingy? Eligible ambassadors. So who do we have here? What is the hard thing here? Charisma. He has charisma. He has not much discipline. And actually, see, she has a lot of charisma here. As governor. As ambassador, foreign opinion plus 70. Well, Ilya the Romantic. So you are a Fabius. You are no one. You are a Julius. Well, will he get pissed if I don't choose him, huh? Let's set her. Actions. Make ambassador. So, ambassador Ilya. So we have heir, we have spouse. These are locked. Where are my things here? So you go up there. What is the problem? So you can sleep. what is the problem? Oh, the problem is I can't get on this. What is that here? So you can go and, yeah, do some scouting. Even though you're not a scout, I don't care. Okay, so you can now sleep. What else? Bonus effect. Max order city event. Next unit. So you are the first to discover this landmark. What will you name it? Tiber River. +2 legitimacy. Yeah, that's okay. We'll do that. Harvest wheat. What is that? What can we do here? Harvest salt. Harvest salt. Oh, we can still move. No, we can't. We can. No. Apparently we can't. So what else do we have? End semester. Actually, we'll end. I will end the episode here. So we have one turn for the warrior to be built. So we'll do that one, and then we'll end the episode. Prince Remus, your brother, has recently proven his good sense, and inside he has gained 1 wisdom. Okay. You can use your ambassador to conduct diplomatic missions. Just select the portrait of your ambassador in the top right and you will see their available actions in the panel on the left side of the screen. An ambassador can make peace with nations and tribes, and form a trade mission, offer and demand tribute, and more. I will use my ambassador for diplomatic missions. Trade mission with Greece. Do I have enough civics for that? Yes, I have. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do that one. Let's do a mission with her. So, next unit. So we have a new unit here. We'll do that over here. Send that over here to the city side, because we want that for us. Then we'll search for another city site. Oh, there are barbarians. We need to be careful here. Can we harvest? Yes, we can. So we need to be careful right there. So we have some barbarians sighted over there. They're probably very powerful. So we'll leave them alone for now. Next unit. So we have these guys. Let's see what is over here. Not much. So this is end semester. So this time we will actually end the semester. So we are now building walls. How are we doing? We have 1 citizen in here. We'll see what we want to do with him after we have built the walls. And yeah, we need another settler basically. Okay. So this is salt that we harvested. So we'll have husbandry in 2. We're currently building a mine that will be finished in 2 semesters. Yeah, okay, so that was the first episode of Old World. So far, I'm quite enamored with the game. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't look quite as good as Humankind. It has more of an old school civilization vibe to it. Not in a bad way though. I mean that in a good way. It does have some old school civilization vibe about it. Yeah, I like these mountain ranges actually. They're pretty cool. We didn't see any sea so far. That might be because I chose desert as the land type. I don't know. I really like the complexity of the game. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff you have to take care of and that you can play around with to optimize your empire. Yeah, I think this might be a good thing here. I have to play a few more episodes, of course, before I can really tell. But so far, it does make a good first impression. I really have to say. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more of this game. I just hope it wasn't a mistake to not play the tutorial. But so far, it does look like I find my way around. I mean, I've played plenty of games like this. So, well, not exactly like this, but similar games. So I feel quite comfortable at least so far. Maybe I'm missing a lot of stuff that I just don't know about. I don't know. If you see me missing something, then yeah, please put it in the comments, and I will consider it for the next episode to have a look at it. Yeah, I hope you liked this episode. I hope you're interested in Old World. Go have a look at it. It's quite an interesting game, quite an interesting take on the 4X genre. It draws inspiration from a lot of games, but also feels unique. It is its own beast. I don't feel like it's a rip-off of anything. I feel it does combine these inspirations into something unique and new. So at least so far. So I'm really quite enamored with it so far. Let's see where this goes. Yeah, if you liked the episode, please leave a like below. Be back next time to see more from Old World. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet, and support me. And until next time, I wish you all the best. Have a great time, be safe, stay healthy, and bye!